Say hey, Nathan. And Mason. In the back seat.
It's gonna be our first video.
How do I turn this around? Can I turn this around? Can you not switch it around while you're recording? That's dumb. I don't see the option. But we on the way to go get a toy for Mason.
She always buying damn toys.
Okay, I'm not always buying toys, but you know, my son gets bored easily, so you know, I like to get toys that occupy him so I can get stuff done.
Whatever. All these fucking toys. That's why Nathan got so many toys. I always buying my toy like every day.
He's exaggerating.
No,
What's wrong?
gotta stop eating him something.
Yeah, I know, he's hungry.
He eat too much.
He does eat too much.
He eat more than I do.
Here, I'm gonna show y'all a little bit.
Up here in these down ass fucking backwoods.
Fucking no service at all.
Can't wait to go back down to Florida. Fuck up this shit. You know.
And for anyone who doesn't know, we're in Virginia.
Don't come here. It ain't nothing but old people, you know.
We just went from like a college town to like, you know, like retirement hometown. I mean,
Yep.
so it was a big change. Nathan, say hey. Oh, okay. He's just not in the mood. My son is always like that. It's a hit or miss with him.
Yep. You gotta have food in his belly to be happy. But we had to go out the house fast, so we didn't have time for all that. But we're gonna stop and get him something to eat in a little bit.
So, I mean, obviously y'all don't really know who we are, so I guess we can really kind of introduce ourselves a little bit. How about you start?
A star? What? Shoot, I mean, it ain't really nothing special about me. I'm smart as fuck, though, I'll tell you that much. And I'm not just saying that just to say it, but I'm one smart individual. So I learn things fast and all that type of shit. For anybody who do watch this, I be on PS4 a lot, so
We
if,
both be playing games.
yeah,
Like,
you playing them games heavy.
yeah.
So if anybody want to know my game tag, just ask, and we can play some Black Ops 4 or you know whatnot, Fortnite even, all kinds of shit. So
And by the way, he didn't mention, but his name is Jarrell.
yeah, I forgot my name because I don't like it. Everybody always say, "Is that Superman's dad name?" Yeah, nigga, that's it. That's kind of my name. That actually is kind of my name. It just don't got the fucking dash in between it, so you know it's whatever. No, for real, the dude brought that up in the archery shop yesterday.
He did?
Yeah, everybody
Oh,
always
God.
bring that up, man. It wasn't like when I was younger because kids didn't really know about it, but when I got you know older people, you know they know, so they started asking and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that's it.
So I guess I can say a little bit about myself, I guess. What? Okay, Mr. Attitude. My name's Lawson. I'm 20 years old. I'll be 21 February 27th, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida, where he is too.
Yep.
And that's where both of our babies were born.
Born and raised.
So, we're Florida babies. So this is definitely, definitely out of our comfort zone, being up, way up here. Especially, none of our family's really up here besides his side of the family.
Yeah.
So it's different. But, shut up.
Jeez.
Oh, Lord. But,
I wish y'all would be
hey,
quiet.
both of y'all, what's wrong with y'all?
We can't ever do nothing. Two of them just going at it. Just always mad about something. That's all they be, mad. That's all they be, mad about something. I don't know who they get that from. They get that from you.
No, they get that from you, definitely. Not from me.
No, they get it from
He's hating. But we gonna pause this for a little minute, and we'll come back on here when my son decides to chill out. Okay, I think we got him to calm down a little bit. But,
you.
so, told you my age, told you kind of where we're from.
You talking about my age?
No,
I'm 21.
he'll be 22 in December, so next month. So, we'd have been together for about 6 years. Next year we'll be going on our 7th, so we've been together for a little minute. Right. So we met at Cobb Middle School in Tallahassee, Florida. A lot of people already know that, but a lot of people won't. So we met when I was in 6th grade and he was in 7th grade, and I liked him then, and I tried to get him to, get my attention or whatever. But we just, for some reason, didn't really click off because, I was more of like a alone kind of, not around many people. I mean, I had friends, but I wasn't more just the popular,
There was just a bunch
outgoing
of
type.
dumbass kids in that school, man.
Yeah, and everybody always cared
Yeah,
about
it's
everybody
just
else's opinion and, that type stuff when you're a kid. So, obviously, you don't want to be seen with certain people. I mean, it is what it is. But, later on, he messaged me on Facebook. And we just hit it off from there. And then ever since, we've been together. Had 2 beautiful baby boys. Even though one has an attitude.
All day.
But, we just live in life,
To the best we can.
Yeah, to the best. Stole the words out of my mouth.
I do that.
Yeah, he does. So. I need a thing to hold the phone because I don't like doing this just too. I just don't feel like holding it on
I
time. We
need to
need.
get a haircut.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna wait a little longer. Let it dry a little more, I guess.
Yeah.
These people just be driving crazy up here, man.
And they be flying like just.
I don't care. Go
Look at that
around me. Look.
We got kids, like.
We just taking it
Shit.
easy, man. Shit.
Right. All that unnecessary driving. Y'all want to see if I can see y'all. I'll show y'all baby Mason. He back there chilling. So, our eldest son, he is 2. He'll be turning 3 on March 27th. So, he's 2.5. And then our other little baby back there, Mason, he is 7 months. He'll be turning 8 months to next month on the 15th. So he was born March 15th. So we did not we planned to have our kids kind of 2 years apart, but we didn't plan to have them in the same month or anything like that. So it was crazy that just randomly happened. I literally got pregnant almost around the exact same time. It was just weird.
Yo, that moon cycle.
But our first son, I had him when I was 18 years old, so I got pregnant with him when I was 17. And we were 18 turning 19, yeah. So he was 18 when I got pregnant, and he was turning 19 when Nathan was born. But I was still in high school, and obviously that wasn't the plan. But you know,
Shit happened.
yeah, we weren't being careful. So that's what happens.
Yeah.
So, but we have a beautiful baby boy out of it, and then almost 2 years later, we decided that we wanted another one, and we wanted them to be in the same kind of space. So we had Mason.
Yeah.
And
I'm
done.
I wanted a girl, so
We wanted a boy and girl, but at the same time, it is what it is. And I love my 2 boys. Like, it's just like a different type of bond when you're a mom with 2 boys. But I definitely still always do want a baby girl, obviously. But God gives you what you what you need, not what you want.
yeah. I had to put on shades. This sunlight been killing me, man. Deal with it.
But we love our babies more than anything. He wants another one, but I'm more content with being done, honestly.
She's just saying that now.
No, I'm saying it because pregnancies are a lot. Like, the mothers out there that have had kids, you know what I'm talking about. And I mean, some people go through pregnancies like no throwing up, no symptoms whatsoever. But there's some of us out here that literally, just don't get it lucky like that. In my first pregnancy, I had it pretty lucky. I only threw up 5 times the whole time. But my second child, he really destroyed me. Like, I was so sick. I couldn't even drink water without throwing up. It was just horrible. Like, it was just horrible. But and then after you have the baby, those pains you get of your uterus still contracting and getting smaller, that stuff, I was crying. It wasn't that bad. It hurt really bad with Nathan, but with Mason, it was 10 times worse. And the nurse was like, the more kids you have, the worse it hurts. And I was just like, okay, well, that's a good deal for me. I wanted to, get my tubes tied after Mason, but they wouldn't let me because of my age, since I'm not 21 yet, or, have more than 3 children.
Yep. So we got stuck there.
Obviously, everything happens for a reason, though.
Yep.
Yeah, I had the IUD in, so I know a lot of people are probably like, oh my gosh, that I've had so much horrible experiences with it, but mine's overall been pretty okay. I mean, I don't really have that too many issues with it. I have a period every now and then, and that's pretty much it. I don't really have cramps either, because I know a lot of people say they get really bad cramps. I had them when I first got it in, but I haven't really had it since.
I think we might need to pause it.
But what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
If y'all watch that freaking show, Big Mouth on Netflix, oh my god, y'all know what we're talking about. But if you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it because it's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. It's really inappropriate though, so I wouldn't recommend watching it with younger children.
Yeah.
Definitely a young adult, teen kind of type of show.
No, an adult show.
Well, I mean, I would be watching stuff like that when I was 16.
Yeah.
So I mean,
not everybody's like that.
well, yeah, true. But just I guess watch it if your parents allow you to, if you still live with your parents. Well, I guess we'll hit you up a little bit later, so, got a little bit more driving to do.
We
about 12
decided to
minutes.
call y'all swirl lovers because,
Are y'all okay with that, or is that too much? Or, if y'all find another thing that we should, kind of say, let us know, because, I just thought, since we're kind of like an interracial couple, that it would be funny, the swirl lovers, but, if y'all think something else, definitely let us know.
end this little video because you know our kids are been in the car for a little minute, so they're getting irritated.
Yeah.
So we gotta, you know, tend to those babies.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I hope you like this little video. You know, there's definitely, it's gonna get better. I know this is, you know, a start video, so hang with us.
And we'll have y'all straight. Best believe. Give y'all the exclusive looks in of everything.
For real. So, you know, definitely, you know, comment any questions. We'll definitely answer anything. We have social medias, but we don't really get on them that much right now. But later on, you know.